Hello, this is Nicole Whitlock with eCom Sellers, and this is the Print on Demand Challenge, day 30. And today we are going to go and create a Printful account. So I'm going to step you through the process of creating the account. We're going to upload our first mock draft of our design, and we are going to connect our Etsy store to Printful. Dun, dun, dun. So, first of all, if you don't have a design, I want you to stop for a second, go into Canva, download something. Download something. Make sure it's PNG is what I recommend because that is typically a higher quality than JPEG. Number two, if you don't have an Etsy account, then you'll have to pause this video and go create your Etsy account and begin the process to connecting. Number three, you can create a free account as a starter. If you already have an account, fantastic. But if you don't, you can create a free account as a starter until you decide if Printful is for you. But the intent of today's exercise is just to go through the process of finding a provider and testing them out. Okay. And so if you want to cancel this before the free trial is over, you have the opportunity to do that. So I just want to put that out in the universe. And we'll go ahead and get started. So the first thing is, since I've already kind of given you the starting point, go download something that you want to. It doesn't matter what it is. It can be a dot. I don't care what you create in Canva. You can download a dot if you want to. So go download something from Canva. Make sure it's a PNG. And then we're going to go over to Printful. And I am going to create an account. Now, I've already created an account, my test account. So what you'll do is you'll click on sign up. And then once you click on sign up, I personally don't do the whole sign up with my Facebook, my Google, or my Apple, because what I've found when you do that automatic connection with your existing account, if you ever hire a VA, they're going to have one heck of a time trying to get through whatever the automated, connection that's happening on the back end. So I always choose the red one, or I always choose the one where I can sign up with my own email account. So if you click on sign up with your own email account, put your name and your email address that you want to use for this. If you want to create a separate Gmail account to create this account, that's fine too. And then put in your password and click on agree to this. And then once you agree, it's going to ask you to confirm this account that you're creating. So you're going to get an email, and whatever email account that you created, or whatever email account that you have, you're going to get a confirmation link. Okay? Follow me so far? So then the next thing, once you get your confirmation link, you're going to click on that to confirm. Go ahead and sign in. And the first thing that's going to ask you is to go ahead and start creating an account. Creating a design. It's literally the first thing it's going to ask you to do. Okay. It's going to ask you to create a design. And you can go ahead and start because it's an automated process. Now, I'm just going to give you some high-level little information first. So you sign up for your Printful account. That's the first thing. The second thing is going to ask you to confirm your account. The third thing is going to ask you to create a design. So you can create a design. Yours will come up as, let me see if I can.
I just have a quick question.
Yes.
Because I'm doing it as you're going along, and it just says tell us about yourself. So if you've never had a Printful account, I guess they want to collect some information on you, I guess.
Yeah, they'll do the same thing. Shopify does the same thing. Like, what do you want to do? And so you can say you're starting a new business. I think that's one of the options. Mm-hmm. Starting an online business or something like that.
Okay.
Is what the pop-up, like it's a drop-down list, correct?
Yep.
Okay, yeah. So something like that. And Shopify does the same thing. They'll ask you to tell a little bit about yourself as well.
Okay.
Okay. So the great thing about that, the process is it's actually going to walk you through in your first steps. It's going to walk you through the first part of it, which is confirming your email address. After you get past the question, it's going to ask you to create a design. It's going to ask you to connect your store. It's going to ask you to add products to the store so you can keep creating more products and adding to the store. And it's going to ask you to take care of your billing, and you can choose your billing and all that other stuff. So it's going to ask you for all of that and order samples. You'll see that order samples is all part of it. So this is part of your first, stepping through the process. Okay. So to create your product, I think it's going to take you to a place where you can choose what it is that you want to create. So I created this fake shirt because I only have one thing downloaded from Canva. So yours will, you'll see a page that looks similar to this, and you can create a new product. Okay. So once you click on create a product, you can choose what it is that you want to create a product or something on. So you can see that there's collections, brands, hats, accessories, home and living, oops, youth, women's clothing. So I chose kids clothing, but you can choose whatever you want. So if I go over to hats and I decide that I want to slap this awesome design, I'm just being funny, onto this hat, I will choose, I'll choose a bucket hat. Okay. So you can decide what you want to superimpose it on. Now, you do want to make a note of the pricing because that matters. Okay. All of the pricing does matter. So I am going to choose, I guess I'll choose this one because it's white and, oh, you can't use those. Sorry. So can't use those. So that's okay. The other thing that you want to pay attention to, because I can't use those, is you do want to pay attention to the ratings. If there are any ratings for them, like this one has no rating. Why that matters is that could potentially impact your returns. So evidently this terry cloth one does not have good reviews. People are not happy with it. So I guess I will choose this blue one because the ratings are good for the blue one. So once you choose the product that you want to start with, and I'm going to choose the color of denim. Okay. Then now, after I choose my product and I choose the color, then I can click on this to select my design. Now, earlier at the beginning, I said before we get started, you need to download something from Canva. I don't care what it is. It could be flowers, it could be whatever you want it to be. It could be a dot. If I click on this, I don't click on it 20,000 times, I can click on over here, upload a new file, go to my computer, find a file, which I don't have any files. I don't think I have any other designs that I could literally upload anything. I don't think I have anything else downloaded. Yeah. So I don't have anything else downloaded. I got a bunch of stuff, so I'm just going to stick with the one that I've already downloaded. I don't think I have anything. Nothing. Yeah, I got nothing. So let me go over to Canva real quick and download something, anything. So you can see the upload process. Sorry about that. Come on. All right. So I'm going to go see what's in my projects. I have projects. See if my son did anything exciting I can use. Nope, just create a new design. So just create something on the fly. I'm not really creating anything. I'm just going to grab something. I'm just going to grab something. Oh, I could have chose that coffee mug that I created earlier. All right, so I am going to grab an element. It's thinking. I think I chose this. Okay. So I'm going to choose this giraffe. I'm going to put some words over here. Oh, I did a tree, didn't I? And I chose this one because I felt like it was more of what it would be. And put this to the back. And I think I wrote something like, how's it going up there or something, or down there or something. So it's fun, funky kids. Again. Choose this font color. All right, so I'm going to download this. As I have said before, I'm just going to download it as a PNG. I have something now. I'm officially in my downloads folder. Okay, so I'm going to download it. Now I can go over to Printful and go put it on this hat. Upload files. Probably should name it, but that's okay. Just upload it. So, yeah. All right. So that's going to start the process of uploading it. It'll show up. While that's doing it, because we're going at a slow pace, you can also create folders. The folders can help you if you have specific types of designs that you're creating. So let's say you're going to create designs that are specifically for kids, or you're going to create designs that are specific for, I don't know, recipes. And then another one you're going to do for animals. And then another one you're going to do for, I don't know, bookkeeping. So you can decide whatever folders that you feel like you need. So you can create as many folders as you want. That also may help you at a later point when you're ready to potentially hire a VA, that you have your VA put stuff in folders. Okay, so this one I need to delete because it's a duplicate. And I'm going to go ahead and go with this one. So I'm going to apply it. Probably should have made it clear and see through. So the one thing, oops, undo, delete. I'm zooming from the wrong side. Yeah, I'll show this again. Yeah, I know. Let me do this. Delete. No, I just need to delete it. Thank you. So if you want your image to be see-through, you can clear it out over in Canva, or if you have a page, you can clear it out in, I know the name. I don't know why I couldn't think of that. I don't want to do anything with that. I want to deal with, okay, uploads, images. Okay. Need to, no, Hold on just a sec. Why isn't it giving me the option to do this? No. Yeah. In the background. Yeah, hold on. I have a brain for it. There it is. Let's see. No. Edit image. Thank you. That's what I needed. In the background. I have no idea why it's that hard down there. Come on. So yeah, you can clean the background. I just couldn't think of it. I was having a hard time. I have no idea why I was having a hard time. It just took me a minute. Okay, apply. So I'm just gonna get rid of all this in the background because I don't need them. I just need to keep the one that I just did. Undo. It's the second one. There we go. All right. So now it's all grouped. It's a transparency. I went the long way around. So go back and I did a transparency exercise. I think it was like in session 6 or 5 or something like that. So don't just do what I did because I took the long way. I took the scenic route. Okay, so now we're going to download this again. Transparency. So I apologize for taking this. Okay, so let's download. All I was doing was just cleaning the background. That's all I cared about, was cleaning out the background. Now I care about this second one that gets downloaded, not the first one. So let me go to downloads. I'm going to get rid of the first one. Otherwise, I'm going to be completely confused. I'm going to grab the second one. That's the one that I care about. Okay, we're going to go back over to Printful. We're going to go over here. We're going to upload a file, and we're going to upload the one with the transparency. There you go. So once we upload the one with the transparency, we're going to actually put it onto our product. Dun, dun, dun. Now, should be transparent. Oh, come on. All right, well, I'll figure that out in a minute. I don't know why it's not transparent, which is crazy. Did I not choose the one with the transparency? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I didn't transparent. Okay. Anyway, I'll figure it out. Evidently, I missed a step. So if you need it to be a clear background, you can get a clear background. Somehow I have screwed that up. Okay. All right, that's as much space as it's going to give me, which is fine. Okay, so we have embroidery in this example, which I wanted it to be transparent, but that's okay. Just pretend that it is for right now. And I'll figure out why I didn't upload it as a transparency. Otherwise, all this will be clear and all you would see was the giraffe, the tree, and the quote. And so that's what you would see. You also have some options for thread colors for my example. Now, you don't have to choose a hat. You can choose a shirt. So I'll show you what it looks like with the shirt. Close this. So I'm going to go ahead and click continue. So now that I have the design, and let me go back real quick. Go back to design. The thing that I want you to see is that you have the ability, you can, on your product, like there's a couple of different things that you can see. If you don't see it here. Let me go to the other one. This one is keep designing. Yeah, no, I'm not going to keep designing. Let me go back to the shirt. Let me get out of here. Let me go back to this. Okay, so let me just show you what I was trying to say before. If you decide you're going to do a shirt, The thing about the shirt, once you choose that you want to do a shirt, is that you'll see up here that you have a front. Oops, you have a front and you have a back. Okay, so here's your front. You wanted to have a completely different design on the back. That so there might be those shirts where it say I'm stupid and there'll be an arrow in the back and it's pointing to the other person. So and then the other person has a shirt on that says I'm stupid and it's pointing to the other person. So you can put something in the back if you want to. You can put something on the sleeves if you want to. So you'll see that you have sleeve options as well. And you also have mock-up review options. If you decide you want to do the sleeves, you can. So then you can review the mock-up of whatever you designed, whatever you put your design on from a shirt standpoint. So we can see, if I scroll down, I can see the front, and there's nothing on the back. So I see the girl with the shirt, which I chose a little girl earlier, and the shirt with the image on it. With the hat, there isn't anything for the back. So you don't see that in this option. So the thing you want to pay attention to is when you're in design view, make sure that you're checking to see what other things you have the ability to do to this particular item, whether you have the ability to put designs on the sleeves, something on the front, something on the back, and then check to see what it looks like in mock-up view. Okay, so if I go back to the hat, I have to refresh because I don't think the hat is there anymore. It's spinning. It's spinning. No, I didn't save the hat. So if I saved the hat, which I didn't, I'll choose something else. We'll just do a t-shirt just to make it easy. Yeah. Oh, that is so cute. All right, so I'm going to put the giraffe on the little girl's onesie. Okay, so we've got a onesie. I'll just choose this one just to get through this exercise. And we'll put the giraffe on there instead of a hat. Okay. All right, so I'm going to go back to my library. Once I click on the design, my library of images is going to pop up. And someone has a question, so go ahead and ask your question. You're unmuted. Hello? Hello?
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I don't have a question.
Okay. All right, so we have this cute little shirt. This is my print area, and I do want you to pay attention to the fact they tell you how much space you have, okay? So I can make this wider or not. What I do want is ultimately I would want to have this be transparent. So it's not transparent now. I have to go back over to Canva and make it transparent, but you get the idea. So then this would be a cute little onesie situation. And if I want to see the front and the back, I can see the back. There's nothing on the back that I'm going to be doing to the back. And let me see if I wanted to add anything else. So I can't do anything with clearing out the background over here. So this is just pretty much it. I just need to make sure I stay within the print area that they tell you. I can click continue. And once I click continue, I can see this particular item. I can add sizes. You have the options of which sizes you want. If you say you want to have all of them, that's fine. This is the title. You can change the title to whatever you want the title to be. I can save this product template, which is what I didn't do before. And now I have 2 product templates. Okay. And if you want to edit it, you can come back to it. You can change whatever you want. So this one is in black. I can change it to white. I can click continue. And I can save this particular product image. Now I have it available in black and white. So I can make whatever adjustments I want to this. And so that's what you're going to see when you create a product. You literally create the design in Canva, download it however you want to download it, And then once you download it, you just upload it, select it from your files, and upload it to Printful. Now, as I go back to the dashboard or back over here, the next step was to connect it to my store. So I was about to connect this one to my test store, but I didn't. I was like, I probably want to record that. So I stopped. So the next thing is, if you don't know what your username and password is to your Etsy store, you probably want to go get that and write it down so that you can come back and go through the next step, just to connect to the store. If at any time you're not sure where you are in the process, you can always go back to the dashboard. So I can choose the platform which I want to, or that I'm selling on. And then it's going to come up with a list of stores. It's going to have everything from Shopify to Etsy to WooCommerce to all kinds of stuff. So you select the platform. So the page looks like this. And you select who you want to connect to. So again, if you don't know the login ID and password, you need to remember that. I can click on connect. This is the video that will be available. I'm going to put it in the chat so that you all have it. And we'll also email. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Oh, that's my Canva design. All right, so let me find the YouTube video. I'll go back. This video. There we go. Copy link. There we go. Back. I'll put the link in here. You'll also see this as you go through this process. Hey, I'm Michael from Printful. In this video, we go back over here. There we go. And I'll put this in the chat so you have it. There you go. All right, so the next step is to connect. I scroll down and it says connect to Etsy. So I click on connect to Etsy. After I click on connect to Etsy, Etsy is going to open up. You need to know what it's going to ask you about some permissions or something first. And then you have to log into your Etsy login ID and password. It's going to ask you for another set of permissions. So it's going to be a little checkbox where it's asking for a permission to do this thing. You're going to click yes. And then once you do that the second time, then you'll get an option to connect your store. Okay. Yes, I know I already have an account. So since I already have an account, because I'm already logged in, I'm going to click continue. And I'm going to connect this store to my Etsy store. Once I do that, now this store is connected to my Etsy store. And at this point, so again, the first step is go back to the dashboard on Printful. It says connect to the store. You click on the little connect box. You'll choose Etsy. Once you choose Etsy, you're going to get a permission box. You're going to click yes, then you're going to put in your login ID and password for Etsy, and you're going to hit submit. Then it's going to say some other permission related question, and you're going to answer. You're going to click the checkbox for that, and then you're going to allow access. Once you allow access, which is the last thing that you do, it's going to connect your account from Printful to Etsy, and then you're going to click continue, and it's going to bring you to this page. And this is where you can start adding products from Printful that you design to your Etsy store. So right now I've created one with the little onesie, and the other thing that I created was the second one was the t-shirt. Those are the only two things that I've created. So I can add these two products to my Etsy store and then move on from there. So if I click on this one, okay, and it's going to ask me which sizes, proceed with your mockups. I can edit this image if I wanted to, but I'm not going to edit anything. So I can proceed to mockups. I'm going to take this down just so y'all know. It says, yikes, you don't have anything on the back. You don't have anything on the sleeves. You don't have anything. And that's fine. I don't need anything on the back or the sleeves. So I'm going to move on with life. It's going to show me the mock-ups. And again, the great thing about this is that you can take these designs, your Canva designs, and you can also put them in place it so you can have more images available to put on Etsy. Now, I have said before, I don't like to have pictures where it's a person's face. So I'm probably going to chop off the little girl's head. You can do that by cropping the image. That's just a Nicole thing, because I'm not trying to have anybody come after me at some later point. It's great to see her smile, but you'll notice in Etsy there's a lot of pictures where there's not any faces that are shown, and there's a reason for that. So you can choose to keep the full child's face or everything, or you can crop it so you're just showing shirt. You know, you can leave her neck in or whatever. Show your call. That's just a Nicole thing. It's not anything else. So then you can change the product title, update the description, any of this information. You can change any of this information that you need to. Then you can proceed to pricing, put the price that you're going to be selling it for. This is your price that you're selling it for. And then once you put the pricing in, then you can hit submit to your store and it will show up in your store. And it will be in my Etsy store. So the integration is pushing it over there. And that's literally what you are doing. Now, if you are not prepared to do this step, that's fine. You don't have to. I'm not forcing you to. I'm just telling you what you need to do. The only hiccup in this whole process was, one, I couldn't clear my background, which is okay. And number two, I chose a bucket hat at the beginning, but that's okay. So either one of those, outside of that, this process actually does work pretty smoothly. I want you to, one, if you're ready, go ahead and create your Printful account. We'll talk about pricing. So let's go over to store billing. And I think they show you the pricing over here. I'm pretty sure it does.
Hi, I'm Anderson.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about that.
About how Printful processes.
I think maybe the subscription plan is at the bottom. Hold on. Okay. I think I'm forgetting where the subscription is. So you can choose, take care of billing. Well, and you need to figure out which plan you want. So let me just price maybe at the bottom. I don't want any of that. I don't want to add a billing method yet. I want to get the pricing for you guys. So that's should be preference. Okay, I do know that there's 3 different plans in which you can choose, but I don't see the 3 different plans yet. Products, how it works, services, subscription plans. There you go. All right, so the subscription plans, let's just choose Printful Pro and Printful Plus. And so you have Printful Pro. It's not giving you price. Come on, guys. Yeah, they had them side by side. Go to my subscription settings, my account subscriptions. All right, let's go to settings. Go to dashboard. Yeah, I couldn't find it. My accounts. Yeah, new. It's not here. Well, that was a mistake. Printful subscriptions. Sorry about that. I don't know why it is not coming up, but that's okay. So you have 3 different plans you can choose from. I do know that, but they're not showing prices side by side. So you have a number. You can do what you can do with the free plan versus the Print Pro plan, and this is the Print Pro plan options. Then they have another plan And they had them all side by side, but not going to be able to stay up here. Come on. I like it when it's side by side comparison. It makes it easier to make a decision, and that's what I was looking for. So you may actually see it because you just created an account where you can actually see a side by side comparison. I am not going to be able to bring up that page clearly because of the fact that I'm already in here playing around. So if you see that option, decide what you want to do. If you get the side by side, it says go to settings and go to. I went to settings and subscription plan. I'm not seeing it. Oh, now I see it. Oh, thank you. All right, there you go. So you have the plus plan and you have the pro plan. So you can pay monthly or you can pay yearly. If you pay monthly, you've got $9 a month or $49 a month. So here's my suggestion. Play with the free for a while till you're comfortable with it. If you feel like Printful is what you want to go with, you feel like it's going to work for you, upgrade to the plus. And I don't know about going to the pro yet. But the great thing about the plus is that you get all the same things you get in the free, but you also get the custom mockup maker, the background remover, and you get the pro maker. You have the background remover functionality if you signed up for Canva's $6.49 a month plan. And then the things for the advanced, here's the options for the advanced, which is clip art images. You have clip art options inside of Canva. Keyword Scout by Etsy. Not a bad thing, but I went through the 3 exercises of finding keywords, which is eRank, Google Trends, and Keywords Everywhere. So if you want that, you can sign up for that as well. We've got embroidery options. You've got some additional premium options. So you can decide if you feel like pro is for you, but I feel like the free is a great way to get started, to play around. And then at some later point, you can choose to, if you want to, upgrade to plus. So now your expenses include, if you decided to sign up for the low-cost eRank account, that's one expense. Canva, well, Canva's number one, so $6.49 if you decide to go with the pro. And then eRank, that's number 2. I also suggested Keywords Everywhere. That's $10 for the year, or until you run out of all the keyword searches. And then Printful Plus, which is $9 a month. So you can decide at that point, you're into just under $20 a month in expenses, or close to a little over $20 a month in expenses. So you want to write that down as your monthly expenses, but you can decide if this works for you or it doesn't work for you.
I just had a question. Oh,
yeah.
Sorry. I just had a
Go
question
ahead.
about Canva. So you said it was $6.49, but when I go into my plan for Canva Pro, it's $12.99.
Maybe I'm an old schooler. Canva pricing. Hold on just a second. Canva Pro. Did they raise the price since the last time we looked at this, guys? I know that I recorded this and we all looked at it together. $12.99. They changed their price. This page doesn't even look the same. Wow. Okay, so evidently they've gone up. That is recent. Like if you go back and look at the recordings, probably at least 10 or 15 recordings ago, it did not stay $12.99. So yeah. Okay. Yeah, the price has gone up unless I'm in the wrong place. Wow, I was not expecting that. Compare pricing. Yeah, I was not expecting that. So yeah, I've not seen that before. Yeah. They have gone up. Wow. Team up and save. So yeah, it was for those who got it at $6.49, congratulations. I don't know what else to say. Wow. Yeah, this is all new. This page didn't even look like this. So, yeah, interesting. Okay. Well, that's a new one on me. So I'll have to go back and look at that recording. Okay. But I think you have, no matter how, let's see, evidently this is real, live in person. No matter how interesting this was, I just want you to know that it is really straightforward. So the only thing that you need to do is the goal for this week was, of course, to get caught up. But I also want you to be thinking about what can I put these amazing products that I've been creating, whether they are quotes, whether they are images, whatever they happen to be, what can I put them on that makes sense and that's a complement to what it is that I'm doing? That is your objective. And to get a little comfortable with the Printful tool, not that this is the tool you're going to use long term, just so you understand how it works and you saw how easy it was to connect your store to Printful. Okay. So go do those exercises, and then tomorrow when we meet, I will go through and answer any questions that you had in connecting your store, any questions that you have about getting caught up, any questions about designs. I will go back through how to clear out the background because I know how to do it. I've done it 5,000 times, but I have no idea what happened today. So it is what it is. Every once in a while, there's just like a brain hiccup. You're like, what? I don't do this. So yeah, I don't do this. So you can go ahead and practice and take a look at it. But the bigger thing is, I do want you to get caught up. You got to get comfortable with Canva, using the tool on a regular basis, and then coming back and preparing yourself to print your product on a design. So with that, that's all I got for you today. I'm glad that I was able to find that where it said go to settings. I don't know why it didn't come up before. Oh, now I can see it down here. Look at that. Anyway, so I think that's it for now. Let me know if you have any questions. I look forward to hearing your feedback for tomorrow. I may actually completely re-record this thing because I felt like I stumbled a couple of times, but that's okay. We got it done. So with that, I'm going to call it for now, and I will see you all tomorrow. So we're going to say goodbye for now.
Thank you. Good night.
Thanks, team. Bye.